So Nick Webb will fight Joyce on the Dylan White Joseph Parker undercard. It's just been announced there. This is an interesting fight for me. Joyce, I rate him very, very, very highly. He's very accomplished amateur. He's a more accomplished amateur than most of the guys Eddie Hearn has off the Team GB side, who he's putting on his next gen shows. Very accomplished amateur. Has been in there with guys like Alexander Usyk, Tony Yoka, to name a few. Very good fighter, very formidable fighter. His style is very amateurish, to say the least. I've seen him many times. I've seen him in the World Boxing or the World Series of Boxing. He is very amateurish. He is very clunky, novice-y. He is starting to look a bit more refined, so to speak. He's kind of probing a bit with his jab, more flicking his jab out and looking for a right hand over the top. He knocked that guy, I think it was Donnie Palmer was his name, the big 6'11" guy who, was pretty god awful, to say the least. And he knocked him out with a kind of probing shot. He is being very active this year so far. Joyce, he won the Commonwealth title there back in May on the Bellew Hay undercard against Lenroy Thomas. It was a good fight. It was a good performance, actually, in fairness. He dispatched him very easily. He had a fight there against a journeyman who, I forget his name, I think it was Ivan something. I know he got knocked out by Takam about a year or two ago. He took care of him fairly quickly, knocked him out in a round. He didn't come to fight. He didn't want none of that fight. And now he's fighting Nick Webb only, less than 6 weeks later. So pretty impressive. They're keeping him active. He's in there with decent level competition. It's nothing special. Lenroy Thomas, he's not a world beater. You could, realistically, the best name on his record, I would say, is Ian Lewis, and from a technical point of view, probably from a known point of view. He's being kept busy. Nick Webb, on the other hand, has been fairly inactive. I seen him on the Kell Brook undercard back in Sheffield there last March. He looked alright. Nick Webb, the UK has some good up-and-coming prospects, like Nathan Gorman, Daniel Dubois. I would class Nick Webb as below them, but a decent test. The thing you need to remember is Nick Webb, he's up-and-coming, he's young, he's hungry, and he knows this is a big shot. This is a chance that doesn't come along too often when you're, an up-and-coming pro, to fight someone the quality of Joyce, and to get in there and mix it with the quality of Joyce. And if you can get a win, if you can pull it off, pull it out of the bag, then that's going to lead to bigger and better things, especially for someone like Nick Webb. He could get more lucrative fights. I think he's promoted by Eddie Hearn. I know he's fighting on Matchroom cards. I think he is promoted by them. Don't quote me on that, but I think he is. So it could mean a lot more in terms of promoting. Eddie might maybe decide, I can do more with this guy. I can, put him higher up on cards. I can start getting, people excited with him if he was to beat Joyce. I don't see that happen. I see Joyce winning this fight. I see him winning it fairly decisively. I think he'll stop him. I think he'll stop Nick Webb in the mid rounds. I think maybe about, I'm not sure how many rounds it is for, whether it's for the Commonwealth or not. If it is, someone let me know. Let's say for argument's sake it is for the Commonwealth title. Yeah, I reckon about 5th or 6th round, I think Joyce will wear him out and walk him down and take this guy out. Originally, it was advertised Eubank Jr. was to be on this undercard. From what I've seen, from the sources I've seen, apparently he was offered, I think it was a one-off deal to fight on this card, which he turned down to fight in the final of the World Boxing Super Series. There was a lot of talk that it was going to be John Ryder. It still can be John Ryder. I know he's fought on ITV before on the World Boxing Super Series shows, but I don't know if he's going to fight Eubank now. I think maybe Eddie Hearn was hoping that they would fight on the Dylan White Joseph Parker undercard, because that would have helped sell the fight. But Joyce, he's getting somewhat of a name, so I don't think it's going to necessarily be a bad move. I think that he is, he's a good fit for the undercard. He's a good fighter. He is starting to get a bit more known out there, thanks to David Hay. So yeah, I think it could be a good fit. So let me know what you think. If you have any more information, feel free to drop in the comment section. This is my first ever YouTube video, so please, try and be nice. I'm trying to find my way, find my feet. I'm going to get better recording equipment soon, as soon as I can get some kind of funds raised for that. But yeah, so these are my thoughts. This has been G-Man Boxing. I'm out.